on the side and to volunteer. And I have two daughters who are 21 and 25. Wait. 22 and 25. And we live in Little Rock, and my husband and I, who are empty nesters now. And anyway, glad everybody's here. Absolutely.
Don't forget that you're supposed to age before you go back to
Right.
homecoming.
I'm gonna make Donna start over because I didn't have my video going. Start over, Donna. Start over. I didn't have my video going.
I'm Donna Bridges, and I showed you where I had a poetry book and a poetry book. And I graduated in 1973, and I loved being a Lancer, and I am retired, and before I was retired, I was disabled. That's me.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I got Jane.
Jane.
Okay, Carol, it's all you.
I feel like we're like mugshots.
Well, it is. It is.
You know,
I'll put it on you. I'll put it on YouTube, and y'all can all download it,
Lord have mercy.
just in case you want.
I'm Carol Mead. I graduated in '77, and I spent 28 years working for the state in institutions of higher learning, economic development, economic research, and then I decided that wasn't doing it for me, and I retired and went to seminary, and was ordained an Episcopal priest in 2009, and I'm now priest at St. Peter's by the Lake in Brandon, and I love it. I love my life. Oh, and my maiden name was Mead. So you can keep up with me. That's it.
And tell us about Eduardo.
Eduardo is my little sock monkey.
Oh, you have him. Hey, Eduardo. Hey, Eduardo.
Eduardo is well traveled. He is,
He's a lot smaller than I thought.
well,
I know, me too. I thought he was
that's what everybody says. It's really hard on him.
Sorry, Eduardo.
He does. He's bigger than life in photos.
That's
Yeah.
right.
But
That's
he's
right.
he's well traveled. He even went to the Old Maids Gate today.
Oh. Did he
We
walk
looked-
in backwards?
Well, we looked for the undo button, but couldn't find it.
Oh,
And so
man.
I'm still an Old Maid.
Well, there you go.
But, no, whatever.
There you go.
I'm good.
Okay, Betty.
Beth Buckley Aldridge. I live in Jackson, class of 78, our 40th, hip hip hooray. And after leaving the W, I went to work for McRae's department stores and was a buyer and worked for them for 15, 16 years, and then came home to be a mother of 3 children, and now I'm a grandmother of 3 precious little ones, and just busy taking care of people and enjoying life. And thanks be to everybody for being here. This is so
Yeah.
awesome.
This is great.
Yay.
I am Karen McGill Lofton. I did not graduate here, but I went 3 years and got my MRS degree
There you go.
and finished where my husband was teaching. These were 3 of the best years of my life, I think.
Amen to that.
And I was pardon?
What year would you have picked that with? 68.
68. I taught school for 30 plus years, taught my own 2 sons, and taught the oldest grandchild.
Wow.
So it's been great, and this weekend has been just wonderful.
Yay. Go girl, go girl.
I'm Laurie Harris. I am class of 1985. We were the last group of Lancers. I was a journalism major, like a lot of Lancers, seemed to run in the Lancer club thing. I worked at 3 different dailies here in Mississippi before I went back home to Alabama. And I've been a marketing communications writer or technical writer for the past 28 years at a software company.
Cindy Bowen Branch, graduated in class of 78. After I graduated, I went to Ochsner in New Orleans for a year of medical technology training. And I've spent the rest of my life traveling around in the laboratory world. I worked in public health for the Department of Health in Mississippi. I worked in a private dialysis laboratory, and I'm now at University of Mississippi Medical Center. And I'm currently working with our Epic electronic health record as an analyst. I have 2 children. One is a CPA and one is a physical therapist. And I have 6 grandchildren. So so I'm
Ooh,
very
that might be the record.
No, because I have 6.
Oh, you have 6 too, okay.
My name is Megan Acker Pratt. I graduated in the class of 1981, the last pure class, as we like to call it, the last all-female class. And when I graduated with, like Lori, I had my degrees in journalism, and I worked for a couple of daily newspapers before Allegra Brigham, who this room is named for, offered me a job at the Commercial Dispatch here in Columbus. So I worked as the Alabama bureau chief for the Dispatch for almost 10 years, and then, well, I did Alabama for a while, and then they pulled me over into Lowndes County. So I covered the county beat in Lowndes County for about 2 years, and then I got the opportunity to go out to the hospital and be the PR director at the hospital, and then I did that for about 10 years, and then I left because my children were small, and I started doing bank marketing in Alabama, where I live, and I still live. And then I did that for 8 years, and then they called me at the hospital and asked me to come back. So now I'm back at the hospital as the marketing director, and I've been there since December of 2008. So I'm still there as the marketing director, and I love working there. And I have my husband Jack. Y'all might remember Jack. In May we'll be married 34 years. He recently retired. He surprised me and decided one day he was going to retire. I'm like, no. And he said, yeah, I did. I'm on my way home. I'm retired. I'm like, yeah. He called me.
Wow.
He called me that morning. I was getting ready for work, and he called me. He says, okay, I just want to let you know that I'm coming home. I'm like, no. And he said, yeah. I've been talking him out of it for like 4 years, because it's like, I'm retiring. Like, we have 2 kids in college. We're paying for 2 kids to live in Tuscaloosa. You cannot retire. But he decided he was going to. So he's now retired. And so,
Is he still married?
yes, we're still married for right now. I told my mother the other day, I don't know if we're going to make 34 years in May, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm like, Jack, don't you go to the financial planner first, and then you decide if you're going to be able to afford to retire? It's not you retire and then you go to the financial planner, which is how we did it. But anyway, we have our twins, Joel and Marianne, are 23, and we were empty nesters for about 2 years, and then Joel decided to move back home. And so he's at home. Marianne lives in Tuscaloosa. She works for a dentist in Tuscaloosa, and Joel's a pipe welder, and he's 23 years old, and he made $63,000 last year.
Goodness.
And he doesn't think he made enough money. I'm like, where did I go wrong?
He didn't teach school, that's for sure.
He's a pipe welder.
And by the way, they're hiring women to do pipe welding
Yeah.
a lot more than they want men, because women have steadier hands. And so if you have young women who want to go into, have a technical degree, tell them to go be a welder.
Yeah, and so I'm like, can I borrow some money? I mean, really. So anyway, but yeah, he's at home, but his girlfriend is in pharmacy school at Auburn, so any Friday he's off, he goes to Auburn to see her. She
Yeah.
doesn't come home. She lives in Macon, so he's either at Macon or at Auburn, so I never see him.
And you also wrote for Lamar County, because
I
I
did.
still have an article that you wrote in my
I did.
scrapbook.
I covered
I still have it in my
Lamar County
scrapbook.
when I was working for the Dispatch. I covered Pickens and Lamar, and it was fun.
Hi, I'm Mary Jane of Ragusa, and said that a long time. Dorn. I graduated class of 79, graduated in December, and got a teaching job in January, and then just couldn't wait to get back home to get married. And I'm still married, and we're happily married. But I was thinking, what was the big rush to get out, But I have 2 children, both are married, and 2 grandchildren. My son is finishing, or about to start his 4th year of residency at UAB in pathology, and he and his wife don't have any children yet. And then my daughter works for a practice of Alabama Allergy and Asthma, and she's the director of the practice, of the operations of the practice, the business person. So she's got 2 kids, 2 boys. And Owen is the oldest, he's 5, and he's in kindergarten at my school. I'm a principal at a Catholic school. I know that, because, go ahead. I have to be careful with Facebook, but I'm friends with all our parents at school, and I'm thinking, Tree put that picture up there with me sitting on Santa's lap, and I'm thinking, oh God. I know, at least there was nothing in this hand, or she photoshopped it out.
Hey, could have been worse. We could have been at the pad.
That's,
Like it's the principal of the.
that's right, yes, that's right. But just loving life.